Hello, trading is closed on the 2nd of January 2014. I'm Jeffrey Tennant, and let's discuss today's stock market. We had a long-standing target based on the mejt system of 1837.27 minus, which is this red line. I said it should print eventually, and it did. Notice also there was some support under the target. The support doesn't have to hold. It didn't hold here. During the day, the system said this move up here wouldn't stick and that this drop here wouldn't stick. And neither one did. And the system has no new targets for tomorrow. I've been saying for a couple of weeks, a week anyway, that we had a potential top on New Year's Eve. I said at the close of trading on Tuesday that in order for the prediction to work, we'd have to take out this low promptly, ideally by gapping under it, and that happened. mejt doesn't have a call for tomorrow, so we're going to have to use some standard forms of technical analysis to come up with a prediction. Let's look at the longer term picture first. The days around Christmas, starting with Christmas Eve, tend to be one of the most strongly positive days in the calendar. So it's not good from a longer term perspective that we took out all of the gains really in less than a day. And we stopped right at the Christmas Eve origin, which is a support level. I will tell you that based on someone else's work, this price at the low is also a support level. And based on someone else's work, this close is also basically positive for tomorrow as long as it holds. Longer term, this is a pretty ominous pattern. I think we could drop further and longer than most people would believe, but that doesn't mean we have to drop in a straight line down. The first Friday of each month is the employment report. Anything can happen. If it's a bad report, we could tank. If it's a good report, we could have quite the opposite. We have a wall-like advance here at the end with a gap down. This is not a typical way markets end. At some point, usually fairly quickly, this gap fills. We go over this high, and that's a resistance area. It looks like a bridge too far at the moment. But if we have a good report, we could have a stilt-like move up, just like we had a stilt-like move down. The best I can come up with is to say this gap should fill at some time. More often than not, it fills more quickly than you might think possible. But I don't think that's where the real money is to be made. I think this area is a significant top, and it's just a question of finding a place to get on board the train. And that's today's call.